Good morning from Anchorage, Alaska. I'm Kelly from the Bags Pack family, and this is
Jonathan, and we got little Forrest with us today. A big shopping day.
Woo, and we are back at Costco. So in a previous video, you saw that we came to Costco to kind of set up our new home, and now we are in Costco for a different reason.
Yes, we are less than a week away before we fly our entire family of 5 back to Indonesia. We'll be in Indonesia for 10 months. So we are here at Costco to utilize all of the weight allowance we have on our international flights. Essentially, we have 2 bags per person, family of 5. 50 pounds each, so we have about 500 pounds worth of bulk goods. And this is our typical summer routine whenever we're back in the United States, is we come home with empty bags, we fill them, and we fly back to Indonesia with our goods. And we also did that while we lived in India and in Dubai. But specifically where we live, as you saw again in another video, West Papua, Indonesia, it's very hard to buy bulk goods or amounts in any sort of real quantity. So that's why we're going to take advantage of Costco to prepare our family for a 10-month trip overseas. We're probably going to, unfortunately, spend a lot of money, as one tends to do at Costco. Yes. But this is really to outfit a move overseas and how you can utilize Costco yourself for such adventure. But either way, we got 500 pounds worth of stuff to buy. You ready for this?
I'm mentally getting there.
All right.
We've had coffee, so we should be good to go.
Yes, we are. Forrest, you ready for this?
I got goldfish.
You got some goldfish?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, into Costco we go. Let's get the cart from over here.
Okay.
All right. So the main focus is really things that are hard to get in Indonesia. What's up, buddy?
I saw that kid on TV was crying because of big spider on the TV.
So the Costco TV is showing some pretty scary stuff today, but that's all right. So one of the first things I see, like just 2 seconds past the door, is the dishwasher pellets. We cannot find these in Indonesia. We always have to special order them. So we're going to start at least with 1 pack now to get us going while we're back in Indonesia. So one of these is $12.29.
Okay, so before we go to Costco, we always have a big list with us because it is easy to get distracted.
Yeah, it's
and
key.
Get off task.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're like, that costs so much money. Well, we veered from the list.
I think in our last episode we didn't have a list, and it just got to be like things were way all over the place.
It got a little crazy, as you know.
We have a list. We can order stuff to Amazon where we live, but it takes weeks. You have to plan. It takes 6 to 8 weeks to get stuff, and then so we try and get stuff on our list. More like food and vitamins seem to be things that we want to carry in other than Amazon, because sometimes they get stuck at the border and they're not accepted in.
Forrest, take a look here, buddy.
Yeah.
What do you see right there?
Skeleton?
Is that a skeleton playing a guitar? Sure is. Oh. Wow. What do you? Not scared of that? That's a little too silly, a little too cheesy. All right, not glamorous, but while we're here thinking about 10 months of living overseas, I do need a sock refresh. So a pack of the Puma socks, $14.49. Want to toss this in the car for me, buddy? Excellent job. To go along with the socks, not glamorous, I'm going to grab some underwear. It is a 5 pair for $16.49. Here you go, buddy.
10 pounds of Krusty's pancakes should last us 10 months. I hope, for $8.59. For our warm breakfast, quick cooking steel cut oats for $12.39.
Yeah, it's fascinating. We've got all types of roll oats in Singapore that are brought in, but never have I seen steel cut oats. So we're going to grab that while we can.
We can even get Bob's Red Mill for some reason, but not the steel cut.
So, score.
Yes.
One of the coolest discoveries here at Costco in Anchorage is the amount of Alaska brewed coffee. I mean, almost this entire row is Alaska coffee. So I do want to stock up on some of those things because, again, it's not the easiest thing to get in West Papua. So I'm going to go with this mountain blend, and this right here tells you it's made in Alaska. So this 5-pound bag, $27.99. Ooh, while we're here, I'm also going to grab this organic by Silver Gulch. So this is their dark chocolate roasted nut smoky savory sweetness. Yes, please. This 2-pound bag is $15.99. The next coffee I want to grab is right here from Anchorage, Alaska, the AK Roast Fuel Your Adventure. 2-pound bag is $12.99. So that's 7 total pounds. Kelly, I got 7 pounds of coffee.
Oh man, we're gonna be.
That should be good to go. At least to get us started. What do you think, Forrest? You want some coffee? Here you go.
Yeah, I want coffee.
Oh, I don't think so, buddy.
No way. Peanut butter's next on the list. This is organic, creamy. We can get peanut butter where we live, but it is not the organic kind. So this is $11.89 for 2, and we're probably gonna get 2 of these.
I think so.
Or 4.
Yeah,
2
yeah.
packs of
2 packs, 4 for sure.
So there's lots of good jellies here, but the problem is they come in glass, which we love, but we can't travel with glass. So there's a few things to consider when you're flying. It's hard. Don't travel with glass in case they toss your bags around. And all of this stuff, like even peanut butter, is considered liquid, so it does have to go under the plane. We usually travel just with backpacks and only with carry-on, but when we come back from the US, we have duffel bags that we can put under the plane so that we can bring liquids and things that are considered liquids like peanut butter.
Yep, absolutely. Now, the other thing we're going to grab, since we're kind of in this aisle, is the maple syrup. So for $12.99, these organic Kirkland 1-quart bottles are a steal. This size, I've seen it in Jakarta, it's like $30 US. So we're going to grab a couple of these as well. Okay, up next, this one's slightly controversial in the sense that it's raw, uncooked meat, but it is bacon. So we are going to bring back bacon to Tembagapura. And it's going to take about 30 hours, I'm guessing, of travel. That will be in a future video. But the thing is, I am going to attempt to freeze all of this bacon in our deep freezer, put it in an insulated travel bag, like an insulated freezer bag, wrap it all up in our duffel bags, and see if I can't get this all the way back to Tembagapura frozen. All right, now one of these packs, we would probably cook one the whole time. So there's 4 packs here. This is about 1 month supply. I figured we'd do 1 pack a week. So I'm gonna get a few of these, probably at least 3. Try that freeze method and see if it works. I think it will. I've heard good things from our neighbors about this process.
Woohoo, quinoa. Yay, we can't always find quinoa. It's one of those things that maybe shows up, maybe doesn't where we live. And this one is a 4.5 pounds. It is $9.59.
All right, one of the biggest things that we have trouble finding, especially in Tembagapura, is any sort of pork products. So we have these pork-based pepperonis, standard American pepperonis. Price is $11.39 for 2 pounds of pepperoni. We're gonna get at least 3 of these.
Well, look what I found. So dehydrated hash browns for $8.99. There's these a little pack of 8. There is a big pack, like a bigger one, but because we're taking these overseas, we're gonna split them between duffel bags, and it might just be easier to have them in smaller portions. And we don't eat a lot of hash browns, but it's kind of fun on a Saturday morning or something.
So we've come up to the canned meats aisle. So things like tuna, we can get that in Tembagapura pretty easily. Not so much salmon, but we're not going to go with the pink salmon. We'll do something different. The one thing we cannot find are smoked oysters. $12.29 for a 6-pack. I'm going to definitely get some of the smoked oysters.
Forrest, what is this?
Chocolate chip.
And what do we put these in? Oatmeal?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal cookies, yum yum.
Yep. So sometimes we make chocolate chip cookies for school or for birthdays, and sometimes we just do them for with pancakes or oatmeal in the morning. So we need lots of chocolate chips.
And this is one of these products where in Tembagapura they'll have it for a couple of months, but when they are sold out and they go quick, you might not see it again for 2 or 3 months. So the idea of coming with a big stash is a good way to go.
And this is 4.5 pounds for $11.99. Woo! For $12.29, we got some vanilla. We definitely need this with all of our cooking, and it is really hard to find pure vanilla extract.
It's weird. I don't know why, but you can't find this. You can find vanilla, like it's almost like a paste.
Powder, almost.
Yeah, there's the powder, there's the paste, but to find just like the liquid extract that we're used to seeing.
Or you can get like vanilla flavoring, but it's not this.
This is true. No, it's not that. This is like the pure stuff. So anyway, well worth the price for $12.29, absolutely. All right, so things like kids Tylenol, cough syrup, Dayquil, NyQuil, sometimes it's hard to come by overseas. Now, we actually have a stash of this in Tembagapura already, so we're not going to get it. But if you are going to be going overseas, grabbing at least one of these out of this 3-pack to take with you is not a bad idea.
$29.99 for face cream. That's a pretty good deal. All right, $14.89 for unsalted mixed nuts.
Hey, it's one of those things, you can't find stuff like this in Indonesia where we live anyway.
Especially at this size.
Yeah, it's the bulk.
$19.69 for dried mangoes. And this is the Kirkland brand. Be interesting to compare how much it was from when we bought the dried mangoes in Iceland.
We've entered the kind of the beef jerky section here at Costco. It's all, this is sort of cured meats. So I'm going to try something new, $13.89 for a bag of the Bavarian meats. Maybe I'll grab something else as well, but this will be a nice little snack while we're in Indonesia.
Pumpkin seeds, $9.79 for a big bag, and I use those like on salads and to snack on, so throw that in the cart.
Hey, they're also organic and sprouted.
Cedar's going to be so excited. She was asking about these. This is like a natural fruit roll-up, and it is $10.99 for a pack of 48. So we're gonna get 2 boxes of these for just snacking on. We definitely can't get them where we live, but we used to get these when we were in Dubai, and the kids love them. So yes.
To go with those little fruit rolls, we're gonna grab these as well. They're kind of like a little more of a fruit bar style. Again, it's nothing but fruit in here, no added sugar, so they're pretty good. $14.59. I'm gonna get 2 of them. Forrest, are you getting tired, buddy? You found the most comfortable chair in Costco. We're definitely getting towards our wits end here. We're at the slapstick funny phase, but the recliner is not bad. Back to the top, big boy. All right, let's keep going. Fight the good fight. You want to walk for a little bit? Let's go for it. Woohoo! So up next, parchment paper. As odd as it sounds, we cannot find this when we are in Tembagapura in Indonesia. So I'm getting a double pack, $13.79. This will last us for sure for the year. Hey, what are you doing? What is going on here? All right, let's go for a ride. Yeah, nice, buddy. Good job. So, okay, we're going to keep going down. We're getting towards the end of the day, but let's see what else we can snag up. Freezer bags. These are the freezer bags that I'm going to put all the frozen bacon in, all the pepperoni, any sort of meat-related product that I'm going to freeze in Alaska to take back to Indonesia. So these are $10.39. One of these should work for the meat that we're going to bring back to Indonesia. We're going to grab a box of sandwich-sized Ziploc bags. We tend to burn through these pretty quickly. $14.69. All right, one kind of random object that we tend to use a lot while we're overseas are these Scotch Brite sponges. $15.59. This will last us for the year. All right, everybody, our house has slowly become, oh my goodness, a dinosaur. Hey, you like it, Forrest?
Yeah.
Cool. You look scary. Wow. Like a triceratops, huh? Cool. Well, again, we're leaving here very shortly. Some of the furniture is here. Some of the furniture is not here. We're trying to cram everything in the next few days. Yeah. We're getting all new carpet, all the basement stuff. We're getting all of it replaced over the next 2 days. So it's just been like this whirlwind. But more about all that in a different video. But we are going to show you the Costco grabs. So Forrest is getting out of his little dinosaur costume there. But basically, we've got all of the meats, the pepperonis, the meat sticks, the bacon. It's the bacon and pepperoni at this point that are all going to go into the freezer bag. We might pick up some more stuff before we ultimately leave, but I need to get all this into the freezer so it's frozen solid before we stick it into the freezer bag down there. So the meats, we've got the breakfast items, which would be the potatoes, the pancake mix, the quick oats, a bunch of different Alaska-based coffee, nuts, mangoes, pumpkin seeds, the vanilla, the chocolate chips, peanut butter, fruit snacks, fruits kind of rolls, if you will, fruit roll-ups, some of the makeup, parchment paper, dishwasher pods, Ziploc bags, underwear, socks, and this is the freezer bag that is going to ultimately keep all the frozen meats, ideally frozen from the time we leave Alaska to the time we get to Tembagapura. Now that's going to be in Indonesia. That's going to be a long run. What do you think, Kelly? Pretty good haul?
Yep, I think it's going to be a good haul.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything we're going to take international, at least from the Costco side of things. We still have to hit a few more stores like Walmart, Fred Meyer, which is a big grocery chain. We'll probably pick up some more items that will utilize the freezer bag and just snacks along the way for
I like to
Indonesia.
I like to hit the travel section and get the small travel things that we can carry with us on the airplane. So
yeah, you'll see. We'll show you how we pack all this in a future kind of upcoming video, probably pretty soon. But wow, okay, so we got a lot of stuff. We're going to get some meat into the freezer. We're going to enjoy the fire. It's really kind of bumping over here. And Mr. Dinosaur Man. So yeah, it's starting to come together. It's just a few more pieces still to be delivered. So it's been a whirlwind, but more on that in kind of an upcoming video, I suppose, as we really get this house arranged as best we can. All right, everybody, we'll see you in the next episode.